most complete KITV4 News at 6 starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yenji Denise. A survivor of the Molokai plane crash tells KITV he had no idea Health Director Loretta Fuddy was in the final moments of her life when he decided to swim for the shore.
He talked to KITV4 News tonight about the crash and the aftermath. KITV4's Andrew Pereira has our continuing coverage of this. Andrew?
Kenny Yenji, Philip Holstein says Fuddy did not appear injured and no one on board the plane panicked. Rough ocean conditions, smoke flares in the water, and survivors being hoisted to safety. These pictures taken by Kauhalani McGuire show the aftermath of Wednesday's dramatic ditching of a Makani Kai Cessna Grand Caravan off Kalaupapa. Molokai resident Kirk Delacruz watched from shore as survivors bobbed in the ocean.
I saw all the life vests, and I saw one person at the point, and he was trying to come in.
The person swimming toward the rocky shoreline was 70-year-old Philip Holstein, a U.S. Army vet who traveled to Molokai as part of his fire sprinkler business.
I got tired of just waiting around, so I figured I better get going, maybe I can tell someone what's happening or what, so I just kind of took off.
Holstein says it was shortly after takeoff when he heard a dull pop. Less than a minute later, the plane was in the water. Holstein credits Makani Kai pilot Clyde Kawasaki for keeping the plane upright upon impact.
His control of the airplane is why we're still here, as far as I can see. He did everything right.
Holstein says no one panicked as the plane came to a standstill. He tried to open the door closest to him, but it would not budge. A fellow passenger, Jacob Key, was able to pry open the main cabin door, and one by one, everyone used the built-in steps to walk into the ocean.
So even though the water was coming in, but I'm sure it made it easier for people to get out there. Just go down the steps and going into a swimming pool. None of this panic stuff like you see in the movies. Everybody was excellent.
Before beginning his mile-long swim back to shore, Holstein noticed State Health Director Loretta Fuddy clinging to her deputy, Keith Yamamoto.
I know he was watching her just because, he was with her. They traveled together and all that stuff. As far as her giving any signs of distress, I didn't see anything.
Holstein has yet to be interviewed by the National Transportation Safety Board, but expects to be contacted soon. Yenji?